What up? WINBUSH here. And today I just wanted to give you this quick tip on how you can get an alpha channel out of Unreal Engine. Now this comes courtesy of version 4.25. In the past, it's been kind of hard to get an alpha channel out. I know people have like maybe put like a green background behind it and just key it out in like After Effects or Nuke or whatever, but that's not really a way that we want to do things. So in version 4.25, they actually added an easier way to render our sequences out. So if I just play this out real quick, this is actually a logo animation that I'm doing for Grant Boxing right now. And I built the animation out in Cinema 4D, brought it into Unreal, textured it up and everything. And then now it's like, okay, I want to render this out so that I can composite it in After Effects. And so to be able to get our alpha channel here, you have to make sure that you don't have any type of like skylights or any HDR lights or anything behind here. You want to make sure that it's blank back here. And then down in your sequencer, you want to make sure you still have a camera cuts track down here. And we're not going to use this clipboard. We're actually going to come up the window, come down to cinematics, and we're going to use this one. This is render movie queue. So if I click on that, we have a new menu that pops up, and I'll actually do a deeper dive into this, but this is a quick tip. So I just want to show you guys how to get alpha. So if I click on this green render button, this is my shot, my level sequencer here. I'm going to click on this, and it's going to bring up this dialog box that we can click right here under settings. And then in here, you can see that it actually gives us a JPEG. If I hit delete on that, then go back up to my settings, down here, down in output, we actually have some options for image sequences. And so the ones that will have alpha channel would be either an EXR file or a PNG. So if I select EXR, you can see now it says output alpha channel. We just check mark that. And then let me select PNG as well, just so you can see. So if I select PNG, it says it as well. I'll delete that. And then I'll go into some of these other settings in another video. That will be a longer video going through each one of these. But for now, this is all we really need. And then an output, we would just select where we want to send it. So I'm gonna click on the three dots here. I'm gonna just name this folder tutorial. And then double click on it, select that folder. And then this is where you would select your output out and everything. But everything is pretty good at default the way that it is. So I'm gonna click accept here. And then I'm gonna render local, but it also gives us the option of render remote. So if we have a render farm that we want to render some stuff on, we have that option as well, but I believe it's still in beta. So I'm just gonna render local. And it actually gives us a preview window here so we can see how fast our stuff is rendering out. Looks like it's done. So I'm gonna open up After Effects so I can show you guys how it has the alpha channel embedded. I have After Effects opened up here. I'm gonna go on my keyboard, hit Control I for import. I'm gonna find that folder that I saved it out to. So we have our file here, our EXR file. I'm gonna just select import and make sure that you have this selected, open EXR sequence or whatever sequence you have. So now I have my file over here. I'm gonna just right click, interpret footage main, because I just wanna make this 24 frames per second. That's what we rendered out in. Click OK. Now I'm gonna make a composition for this. And as you can see, we have our alpha channel here. And if I scroll through my timeline, there we go. So if I click 0 and let this RAM preview out, you see that we have our animation in there. And now we can start doing some compositing work. So I thought that was really easy. And so I thought this would be something that would be really helpful for you guys out there. Like I said, I know in versions in the past, this is kind of difficult and a pain to do, but with version 4.25, it's as easy as that. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, stay fresh, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.